Hi, it's November the 10th, 2020. This is Dr. Wes Fryer at Cassidy School, and in this screencast I'd like to show you how you can add managed bookmarks for Chromebooks. And if you're at a school where students are using Chromebooks, this is a fantastic technique to allow students to quickly access some web resources. So if you are not the administrator for your Google domain at your school, you're going to need to ask someone to do this who is. But these are steps that have kind of changed a little bit with some ways that Google has made adjustments in the admin console, and so these are correct as of November of 2020. Let me first just show you real quick what this looks like. So I'm going to try here. Guess I'll move my picture around. To show you what this looks like on a student computer. So I'm logged in right now as a middle school student, and so the bookmarks. Oh, this is interesting. Wow, how did that happen? These got merged together. This shouldn't have all my personal stuff in here. So I'm going to have to do something about that. What it should have, and it does, is this list of managed bookmarks. So somehow, and that sometimes happens where you can have accounts commingled here. This is not, however, something that's specific to just this account. This Bookmark Bar folder called Cassidy Bookmarks is available for all of our middle school students because that's how we've configured it. I think there's about 21 different links that are in here. And so when students, for instance, need to visit my website for Wonder links, or if they need to do our 6th grade Spanish or 7th grade Spanish teachers textbook, she's asked us to add those, you can just immediately go there and you're right at that site. So it makes it really, really fast to get to those web links. So let me show you how you can do this as a Google administrator. So you're going to be logging into this, which is the user settings for Chrome. And I'll back out of this and show you how to get here. So when you log into the Google admin console as an administrator, you're going to go into devices, and you're going to need to get to settings. And so over here on the sidebar, and I don't know why, and this is the way it is for everybody, mobile and endpoints for me is selected, but Chrome is not. You're going to select Chrome, and then you're going to go to settings. And what you're going to be changing are user settings for Chrome. These actually take effect whether you're on a Chromebook or if the user is on a browser and they sync their browser to that account, then this is gonna work there as well. So we have our students set up in their own child account, and so all of our middle school students are here in this domain. And so that's really the first step after you get to this user and browser settings, is you want to select the child domain that you want to have this go into effect for. We actually have a different set of bookmarks for our elementary kids, which are in our lower school, and so I have selected our middle school. Now, as a technique here on my Mac, I'll hold down Command F. You can do Control F on a Chromebook or a Windows PC to search, and I'm just going to search for the word bookmarks, and it's going to be on here a couple times. So there's one that says import bookmarks. I don't want that, and here's the one that I do want. It's called Managed Bookmarks. So this is underneath the section that is titled User Experience, and you can see here there's a folder name which I created before called Cassidy Bookmarks, and here they are. Here are all the bookmarks. And so if I want to make any kind of changes, in fact, I really don't need this link to be here anymore, I'll go ahead and click on the trash can. Now, it's not going to take effect until I go up here to the top upper right corner and click Save. If I would like to add a new bookmark bar here, I am going to be coming down to the bottom here, and I'm going to be clicking this plus. So I've got a plus up here at the top. Now, one thing, and if you know how to do this, tell me, I'd love to know, but it doesn't appear to me you can reorder these. You actually just have to put them in the order that you want them to appear. But if I go ahead and click this plus, that is going to give me a link here at the bottom that I can put in. And actually, I think I'll do one. There's a great website called The Kid Should See This, and I have this on my Wonder links, but I'm going to just go ahead and put this in as an example. So I'm going to copy this web address. I'm going to say, the kid should see this. You need to have a title, and then you also have a URL here. And then, again, to make this take effect, I have to go up to my upper right corner and click Save. So now I have actually deleted one of the bookmarks that I had here, and I have added one. And this is going to be available pretty soon. It takes a few seconds, but it's going to be available on everybody's computer, and I will test that here in just a second. There are a lot of other settings, of course, that you can have here, and we choose to enable the bookmark bar and let students decide whether or not the shelf is going to hide and enable bookmark editing. But it's there. They can find those bookmarks if they want to. So what I'll do now is I'll come over here to my bookmarks, and I'm going to see if those have taken effect. So I'm going to click on my Cassidy bookmarks. Oh, look at that. It's already taken effect. The one I deleted, which was a scratch gallery, is no longer there, and now this link is here for the kids should see this. Yay! So that is an example of how the bookmarks can be created and then centrally shared out with everyone. I'll say one more thing. On our iPads, we're using a mobile device manager called Jamf, and so I'd like the same function there. And so I think what Jamf does is calls these web clips. And so I have made, underneath resources on our website, for technology, I've just made a page called Cassidy Bookmarks, and I've actually asked our IT department, because I don't manage those anymore, to go ahead and push this one web page out to all of our iPads as what's called a web clip. So it means we'd have to update, and we add a new link, update it here, update it back in the Google console, but this is a very useful thing. It can really speed up and streamline the process of students accessing web links. Of course, you can put things in Google Classroom and other places, but when you've got other websites that you want students to regularly visit, it's nice to not have to put that in Google Classroom. Just have a place where you can train students, hey, go to your Cassidy Bookmarks, and you'll be able to do that. So, hope that's helpful to you. Good luck.